Good morning. Here's something nobody tells you. Your morning coffee might be the reason your body has stopped performing the way it should. You're drinking it thinking it's helping, but without the right additions, you're basically fueling a system that's running on empty where it matters most. If you're over 50 and you've noticed that mornings just don't feel as strong, as reliable, or as capable as they used to, what I'm about to share will change your entire approach to that first cup of coffee. For the last 15 years, I've worked with men over 50 who were frustrated, confused, and honestly embarrassed about declining morning performance. And I discovered something remarkable. Most of them weren't broken. They just didn't know what their body actually needed to perform at its best again. Your morning coffee can be transformed from a simple caffeine hit into a powerful daily dose of natural support that brings back the strength, energy, and reliability you thought were gone forever. I'm going to show you exactly what to add, backed by peer-reviewed research from major universities and medical journals, not internet theories, and the precise amounts that actually work for men over 50. Most importantly, I'll show you the exact timing and method that actually delivers results, not just theories. If this resonates with you, like this video, comment with your age and country, and subscribe because we're covering practical, evidence-backed health information that actually transforms lives. Why does your morning coffee matter so profoundly for men over 50? Because coffee by itself, just caffeine, creates a spike and crash that actually undermines what your body needs most. Recent peer-reviewed research published in major journals shows that excessive caffeine without supportive compounds can actually decrease testosterone production over time, especially in men over 50. Your blood vessels lose flexibility with age, and caffeine without supportive compounds doesn't address the core issue of declining blood flow to the areas that matter most for morning readiness and performance. Your blood sugar regulation naturally declines after 50, and plain coffee offers zero support for that. It just adds stress to an already struggling system. But here's what changes everything and why this matters so urgently. When you add specific evidence-based compounds to that same cup of coffee, you're not just getting caffeine anymore. You're creating a scientifically formulated morning tonic that supports testosterone production naturally, improves blood flow through vasodilation, stabilizes blood sugar so energy stays steady all day, and actually repairs the damage that declining hormones have caused. The difference between plain coffee and optimized coffee is literally the difference between struggling through your day, feeling defeated, and feeling genuinely capable, strong, and ready. This isn't hypothetical. This is transformation that starts with tomorrow morning's coffee. Now, before I tell you exactly what to add, let me be clear about what doesn't work and what the research actually shows, because this matters. Many men over 50 make the mistake of thinking more is better. They'll dump in multiple supplements, hoping something sticks. That backfires fast and creates digestive issues. Others use poor quality versions of these compounds, like the sugary, processed versions you find in most grocery stores, which defeats the entire purpose and spikes blood sugar instead of stabilizing it. Some expect overnight results, get disappointed after 3 days, and quit before their body has time to respond to the supportive compounds. The men who see real results, they're the ones who start small, use high-quality versions, stay consistent for at least 30 days, and understand that this is about optimization, not medication. Your body has been running one way for decades. It needs time to respond to genuinely supportive inputs. And here's the key. You're about to learn the exact protocol that works. Let me start with the foundation. Ceylon Cinnamon specifically, not the cheap cassia cinnamon from the grocery store. This distinction matters enormously. Ceylon Cinnamon has significantly lower coumarin levels, which is critical if you're taking it daily because high coumarin can stress your liver over time. The dosage for cinnamon is 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon in your coffee every morning. Here's the mechanism backed by peer-reviewed research. Cinnamon contains polyphenols and compounds called cinnamaldehyde that do 3 critical things for men over 50 that literally change your entire physiology. First, it stabilizes blood sugar more effectively than many medications. Research published in peer-reviewed journals shows up to 29% reduction in fasting blood sugar. When your blood sugar stays stable, your energy stays stable all day. No crashes, no reaching for donuts at 10 a.m., no afternoon fatigue that kills your performance and mood. Second, cinnamon triggers vasodilation, meaning your blood vessels relax and open wider, a critical process that declines dramatically with age. This improves blood flow everywhere, including the areas most critical for morning readiness and performance. The compound cinnamaldehyde works on the same biological pathway that targets nitric oxide production, which is the master signal for sexual function and blood flow throughout your entire body. Third, cinnamon has been shown in peer-reviewed research to support testosterone production by reducing oxidative stress in your body, the chemical damage that ages you faster. The combination means stable energy all day, improved circulation where it matters most, and natural hormone support, all in one simple spice that's been used medically for over 5,000 years. This is why men over 50 notice immediate differences within 3 to 5 days of adding cinnamon. Next, unsweetened cocoa powder, the real dark stuff that's almost black, not the sugary hot chocolate mix. 1 teaspoon in your morning coffee is the exact amount. Here's what cocoa does based on peer-reviewed research that's frankly remarkable. It's loaded with flavonoids, specifically epicatechin and catechin, which are powerful vasodilators that your body desperately needs. These compounds increase nitric oxide production significantly. We're talking about the same biological mechanism that pharmaceutical erectile dysfunction medications target, but through your body's natural processes. One peer-reviewed study published in the Journal of Hypertension showed men consuming cocoa daily had blood flow improvements comparable to certain medications, but without any side effects whatsoever. We're talking 30% improvement in flow-mediated dilation. That's technical language for how well your arteries actually open and allow blood to flow throughout your body. Cocoa also contains compounds called anandamides, which are the same chemicals your body produces during pleasure, satisfaction, and genuine well-being. It literally supports your mood, sense of well-being, and emotional resilience while simultaneously supporting physical performance. The magnesium content in cocoa supports muscle function and healthy hormonal status. The result? Improved morning readiness, sustained energy throughout the day without crashes, better mood stability and patience, and genuine physical capability returning to your life. The taste? It turns your coffee into a sugar-free mocha without the energy crash that refined sugar creates. Now, Maca powder, 1 teaspoon daily mixed into your coffee, is the protocol. Maca has been used in Peru for over 3,000 years for exactly the benefits we're discussing, and modern peer-reviewed research validates why this ancient tradition is so powerful. It's not a stimulant like caffeine. That would just add to the problem. It's an adaptogen, which means it helps your body produce its own hormones naturally, rather than forcing an artificial response that crashes. Maca contains 19 amino acids, multiple vitamins and minerals, and unique compounds called macamides and machenes that don't exist anywhere else in nature. Studies on Maca show men taking 2.4 grams of Maca daily for 12 weeks reported significant improvements in sexual desire and performance. More importantly, another peer-reviewed study showed Maca improved sperm production and motility, a direct measure of reproductive health. Here's the mechanism that makes this so powerful. Maca works on your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master controllers of your entire hormone system. It doesn't add hormones to your body. It helps your body make more of its own naturally. That's why the effects build over time and create sustainable improvements, rather than hitting you all at once and then crashing. Most men notice improved energy and desire within 2 to 3 weeks. Genuine, real improvements you can depend on. Secondary benefits include better workout performance, clearer thinking, improved mood, and that sense of being genuinely turned on to life again. You can choose yellow maca for mildest flavor and easiest transition, red maca specifically recommended for prostate support, or black maca for maximum energy and intensity. I recommend starting with yellow so the taste transition is easy. Then add fresh ginger or ginger powder. Start with 1/4 teaspoon of powder or a thin slice of fresh ginger about the size of a quarter. Ginger contains powerful compounds called gingerols and shogaols that open blood vessels and reduce inflammation systemically throughout your entire body. Here's what peer-reviewed research shows that's almost shocking. Ginger actually increases testosterone by protecting your testicles from oxidative stress, the cellular aging process that damages them. Your testicles need to stay about 2 to 3 degrees cooler than body temperature for optimal testosterone production. Daily sitting, tight clothing, heat, and oxidative stress all degrade testosterone production over time. Ginger helps protect against this damage on a cellular level. One study published in peer-reviewed journals showed a 17.7% increase in testosterone after just 3 months of daily ginger supplementation. Another study showed improved sperm count and motility, direct measures of sexual and reproductive health. The mechanism works through increased luteinizing hormone, which is the signal that tells your testicles to produce more testosterone. Ginger also improves circulation through those gingerol compounds, adding to the vasodilation effect throughout your body. The taste adds a warm, spicy kick to your coffee that energizes your whole system without overstimulation. Fair warning: ginger can be intense for sensitive stomachs, so start small and listen to your body. It can also thin your blood slightly, so if you're on blood thinners, discuss with your doctor first. Finally, coconut oil or MCT oil, 1 teaspoon blended into your hot coffee is the exact amount. This sounds strange until you understand the science backed by peer-reviewed research. Testosterone is made from cholesterol and healthy fats. Your body needs raw materials to manufacture hormones. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which bypass normal digestion and go directly to your liver where they're converted to immediate energy. About 60% of coconut oil is MCTs, specifically lauric acid, which supports immune function and has antimicrobial properties. Studies show men consuming MCTs had 20% higher testosterone levels than those consuming other fats. MCTs also support thyroid function, which is crucial for metabolism and energy production, systems that decline rapidly after 50. When you blend coconut oil into hot coffee, the fat slows down caffeine absorption, so instead of a spike and crash, you get steady caffeine release over hours. The result? Steady energy all morning without the jitters, better mental clarity and focus, improved gym performance, and hormonal support for testosterone production. The key is blending it properly. Don't just stir it in, or you'll have an unpleasant oil slick on top. Use a blender, milk frother, or shake hard in a mason jar. It becomes creamy and delicious, honestly better tasting than regular coffee. Warning: if your gallbladder isn't accustomed to fat, start with half a teaspoon and work up over 1 to 2 weeks to avoid digestive issues. Alternatively, use MCT oil instead of coconut oil. It's more concentrated and easier to digest for some men. Here's how to actually implement this without turning your kitchen into a chemistry lab. Start with one addition, just one. That's the key to consistency. Try cinnamon for 1 week. Feel how your energy and focus shift. Notice the changes. Then add cocoa the following week. Week 3, try maca. Week 4, add ginger or coconut oil based on what appeals most to you. You don't need all 5 every single day. In fact, that might be too much volume in the morning. Here's my practical version that actually works. Every morning, add 1/4 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa powder to your coffee. Mix it together, takes 30 seconds. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is perfect. Add 1 teaspoon of maca powder. Twice a week, maybe Tuesday and Thursday, add 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder. On weekends, when you have more time, make the full version. Brew your regular coffee, put it in a blender with 1 teaspoon coconut oil, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon cocoa, 1 teaspoon maca, and a thin slice of fresh ginger. Blend for 30 seconds. You have a drink that tastes like an expensive coffee shop creation, while supporting your body's natural hormone production. This is the protocol that actually works. Don't make these critical mistakes. Don't use the sugary versions. Sweetened cocoa powder, candied ginger, or cinnamon sugar defeats the entire purpose and spikes blood sugar instead of stabilizing it. Don't expect overnight results. This mindset destroys consistency. Your body's been running one way for decades. Give it at least 30 days before deciding if something's working. Don't overdo it. Loading your coffee with all 5 ingredients on day 1 will give you digestive issues and probably turn you off the whole approach. Start small, stay consistent, build gradually. That's how real changes happen. Don't ignore serious medical conditions. If you have diabetes, heart disease, or other diagnosed conditions, this is optimization on top of medical care, not a replacement for it. See your doctor. Do track what you notice. Rate your energy from 1 to 10 each morning. Note mood, focus, workout performance, morning situations, mood throughout the day. Use your phone notes or a simple chart. You'll start seeing patterns emerge within 2 to 3 weeks that prove this is working. Tonight's checklist. This is your action plan starting right now. Purchase Ceylon cinnamon powder, not cassia, unsweetened cocoa powder, the dark kind, maca powder, start with yellow, fresh ginger, and coconut oil or MCT oil. Most grocery stores carry all of these. Total investment? About $20 for a month's supply of everything. Tomorrow morning, brew your regular coffee. Add 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon and 1 teaspoon cocoa powder. Stir it thoroughly. Drink it. Notice how you feel. That's it. Your first day begins immediately. 1 week from now, you'll notice subtle improvements, slightly better energy, better focus, maybe improved mood and patience. By day 14, changes compound and become obvious to everyone around you. By day 30, you'll realize this has become your new normal and you can't imagine going back. Let's talk about what to notice over the first 7 days. And these observations matter because they prove it's working. Are you falling asleep more easily at night without tossing and turning? Waking fewer times during the night? Maybe 1 or 2 fewer interruptions? Waking more rested despite the same sleep hours? Your first steps steadier and stronger in the morning? Morning readiness improving even slightly? Energy clearer in the morning and more sustained throughout the day? Mood more stable and patient with frustrations? Any of these shifts indicate the compounds are working systemically. Most men notice 1 or 2 within the first week. The cinnamon typically shows up first as better energy stability and clearer thinking. The cocoa contributes improved mood and focus within days. The maca takes slightly longer, 2 to 3 weeks, before sexual and hormonal effects become obviously noticeable. By day 30, most men report they feel noticeably stronger, more capable, and more like themselves again. At the 14-day mark, improvements should compound noticeably and be obvious. Energy more consistent throughout the day, without crashes and slumps. Mental clarity improved significantly. Mood more stable, confident, and genuinely positive. Morning situations becoming noticeably more reliable and strong. You can count on your body again. Secondary benefits often emerge. Better workout performance and stamina, less muscle soreness and recovery time, improved digestion and less bloating, clearer skin, better relationship satisfaction as confidence returns, and most importantly, morning readiness becoming genuinely dependable and trustworthy. If you notice these shifts, comment with your age, country, and what changed most dramatically. Better sleep, more consistent energy, improved focus, stronger morning readiness, improved relationships, or simply feeling like yourself again. That comment helps another man understand exactly what's possible. Here's your action right now. Don't wait. In the comments, share your age, country, and which single ingredient you're starting with tomorrow morning: cinnamon, cocoa, maca, ginger, or coconut oil. Make it public commitment that keeps you accountable and tells the algorithm this video matters to other viewers like you. If this made sense and you want more practical, evidence-backed health information that actually works for men over 50, subscribe to the channel right now before you forget. You don't have to accept decline as your normal. Your morning coffee can be transformed into a daily dose of natural support that brings back genuine capability, energy, confidence, and strength. Small changes lead to big results when you're consistent and give your body time to respond. Tomorrow morning, when you make your coffee, remember this conversation. Remember that you have the power to upgrade your health with just a few simple additions. Your body is still capable of amazing things. Sometimes it just needs the right fuel. The transformation starts tomorrow morning.